Hejsan svejsan, and welcome to the
Freak Audio Lab.
I am here today with, hello, my good friend, he's not called my good friend, Chittaranjan Srinivas. Welcome to...
Thank you for
welcome to the
here.
Freak Audio Lab.
My pleasure.
Yes, we are outdoors. We are at the Freak Guitar Camp, and we just wrapped up the first week. And I thought, why not have a little chat with the wonderful Chitt? Chitt, you're almost like an institution. You are my other secret weapon. I have Linus sorting out the notation, and then I have Chitt to kick my konnakol buttocks, as we say, correcting my lame tries at getting this right. And so, yeah, when was your first time at the camp?
First of all, it's not lame at all. I mean, all I'm doing is supporting in maybe educating the students a little bit better.
Yeah.
I think
everyone should have a Chitt say, I have this thing that I came up with. How do I sound sort of convincing to
make it more hardcore, traditional.
Exactly.
Grounded in South Indian music.
Yeah, just from the spelling part, I used to spell Dadiginadum was like D-A, da-dig, and then it's more da-dig-da-dum. So, yeah. So, thank you for kicking my ass. God
yeah,
damn,
I was first here in 2014.
Oh, yeah. About a million
years ago. I
wrote
you an email.
Yeah?
Saying, I'm a huge fan of yours, which I was. And I wanted to be at the concerts.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find any because I was looking at the freakguitar.com website.
Yeah.
And I said I would love to listen to you, and I said, I play this instrument from India, and you said I'd love to listen to you.
Sorry, mess up the camera. Cut.
Camera.
We will do this in double time.
Yeah.
Just continue rolling. Great.
This will be super good. We'll keep on rolling. Right. This is going to be in double time, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Just do this in double time. Oh, shit. Get it again. Keep on playing. It's super fun. It's great. Perfect. All this will be in double time. Let's not cut.
This is the best thing about these anarchy videos. You do things and shit happens and shit happens and so
I wrote you an email asking if I can be part of the I wanted to go to the concerts, your concerts, Free Kitchen's concerts, which I couldn't find. And I introduced myself and said, I play this instrument, I'd love to listen to you. And you said, I'd love to listen to you. So I sent you a very traditional Parney school piece that was actually, the best that I could play at that time.
Yeah, and it actually blew my mind because I could tell from second number one that you have this, again, broad musical perspective that I like. You were drifting in and out of various parallel time and everything, and I love this.
It's a piece that's very famously by... So my teacher's teacher's teacher is Parney Subramaniam Pillai, who was a very big, one of the greatest innovators of the mridangam.
Yeah.
And he...
Mridangam?
Created...
Say after Chitt. Just say it again.
Mridangam.
Mridangam. Yes. I can never get this right. This is the drum. All right? Yeah, sorry.
Yes, so Parney Subramaniam Pillai created this composition where he would play a piece in 4/4. Then he would play the same thing with the filler in quintuplets, sextuplets, and septuplets.
Good.
And then finally double time. So that was double time!
Double time! We love double time.
We love double time.
Yeah, I adore it. You also joined Free Kitchen on stage playing...
On 28th of August, 2015, I suppose.
You have such an unspoiled brain somehow.
It's the day I played with my favorite band.
Yeah. You did Freak of the Week with the mridangam drum. Yeah, we are in sync.
Freak of the...
Yeah, stupid to make a song in 11 and have wonderful Disney animators doing it. Do you have a song for us? Yes, it's based on the Kamavardhani rag, and it's in 11, and nobody will like it, but that's what you got to do. So yeah, Chitt, mridangam, and this is a special drum. It's new.
Yes, it's completely synthetic because a few years ago I went vegan, and I thought, well, I do not want to replace the hide, and I went on the internet and searched if I can find a synthetic version of this.
Yeah.
And it is. It's from a place called Karunya Musicals in Bangalore.
Mm-hmm.
Varadharangan is the inventor of this instrument. Dr. Varadharangan, he's a PhD in applied sciences. Mm-hmm. So he studied, there has been work previously on the harmonics and overtones and whatnot of this instrument.
Yeah.
And he basically studied all of that. He took it apart and made some corrections to previous scientists. And made
so it's all synthetic,
it's
no animal skin.
Synthetic, no animal skin, and it's also not wood, it's fiberglass. So I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now with the traditional version of the instrument, simply because there's too much moisture, and especially this hill, Harhusand.
Harhusand, yeah. It's a good try, Harhusand.
Harhusand.
He's trying to say Harhusand. Harhusand, never mind, yes.
Yeah, so it's very humid and it always rains, and
Sweden.
So moisture and the cold will greatly affect, because it's hide and wood, right?
Yeah.
And the wood will shrink and whatnot.
Yeah.
Or will it expand? Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, but this is synthetic, so there's no problem. And the original instrument is connected by hide. Is also the one that keeps the two drum heads together.
Yeah.
So if you tune one up, the other one will automatically go down, and you have this kind of. So that's
super
also
clever.
an advantage. Now you have all nuts and bolts, which can be nicely tightened and sounds
super clever. Yeah. High end, low end.
high and low.
How do you play it? Yes. Fingertip.
So this is a chapu. That's a chapu. Nam, din. So this is the foundation of konnakol, so to speak. So it came from the sounds, actual sounds. So the first lesson you learn is ta, ti, tom, nam.
Yeah.
Ta, ti, tom, nam.
A reshuffling of atoms.
Yeah. And then you have ki, ta, ta, ka, din. Din, nam, ta.
Yeah.
And tom, that's a tom, that's a ta.
This is great. This is the vegan synthetic konnakol mridangam drum.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the konnakol originated as a variation on this. So, but the sounds on each instrument might differ, right?
Of course.
So if you have a guttum, you would have maybe different syllables used. So, but it doesn't matter.
No.
So
and everybody does it differently.
Schools have different things.
That's why I never get it right.
Yeah, but it's like different dialects of the same language.
Yeah.
People will understand you if you use terms that are common in some sense.
Yeah, it's super cool. How long have you been? Is it sort of part of your DNA, or when did you first encounter back in India konnakol?
I used to. I mean, one of the first things I learned was to do.
Yeah.
And then I used to do that everywhere at home. And I used to take the utensils from my
pans
mom
and pots.
Pans and pots. And then my parents were like, "Why don't you do a proper thing and go learn a proper?"
Yeah, and stop annoying
Then I
us.
joined and I was not very serious. I did some stuff, and I went to Delhi. My guru, who is Srinivasan, he has been very instrumental in inspiring me.
Yeah, in Delhi. I mean, that's not even.
Yep. And he's South Indian though.
Yeah.
He grew up in Delhi.
You're from Chennai? Yeah, former Madras.
I started learning in 2015. Then I was off for a few years when I was in university.
Yeah.
Yeah, ultimately I came to Sweden as an exchange student, went back to India to work, mostly because I hated the job, but I wanted to make a career out of this.
Yeah.
But at some point I realized that maybe it was not exactly for me.
Chitt is turning half Swedish, because it's too hot in the sun. I have sensitive Indian skin, right? Look at this.
And then I go out in the sun when it's just I'm like a zombie. When it's summer.
You should see what we are seeing. There's a beautiful lake here. Nobody's here, and occasional shark, fish.
A couple of ducks.
Yeah.
Making love in the morning.
Yeah. And campers from week 1 eager to see what we're doing. But it's really good. Everyone should have a Chittaranjan when you do your metal Indian infested music, to double check in order not to. I humiliate myself enough as it is with my true ignorance, but at least I find it so intriguing and so helpful with konnakol. It's really the most powerful tool ever to grasp rhythm, if you want to go beyond your whatever, I say this, min mamma var snygg for 5, min mamma var snygg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, never mind. If you want to, again, go further.
Ugly side of me works for 5 as well.
Yeah,
ugly side of me, ugly side of me, ugly side of me.
For a while, but the tatikitatum is much better. There's a reason they have the sound they do. It's super fast and potent, and
it blends with the language as well. Tamil, Tamil or Hindi.
Yeah.
These Indian languages we bite our consonants quite a lot.
Yeah, but as a Western guy, I think I spoke about this in a previous Freak Audio Lab video. I began saying it like blushing a little bit. Dad again, it do tack it. Yeah. Yeah. But my Indian friends, including you, is my pitch goes up, and it's really that. You know, it's more that a little bit snot as well. It's Selva Ganesh has this. It's not really dad again a doom. Yes. You speak a lot about atoms. Can you explain that?
Atoms. In South Indian music, it's called matras.
Matras, yes.
So I would say the atom is the shortest division within a beat or a clap.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to conflate the terms beat and clap, but they're the same essentially. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Taka di mi, taka juno, taka di mi, taka juno, taka di mi, taka juno. So the taka di mi, each of those is an atom.
Yep.
That's the smallest part of the beat.
Yeah.
You could add the number of atoms in a measure.
Yeah.
Can vary. That's the whole concept. That's the biggest.
And they do
the crux of
the biscuit
of every music, but it's more. This is why I think it's very powerful, konnakol, because it's very general. That this is one of the first things that you learn.
Yeah.
That you can go from taka de mi taka juno taka de mi taka juno taki da 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 taki da. This is one of the first things that when I learned the theory.
Yeah.
Which was only taught to me. Nobody had a board and a pencil or anything. It was taught with practice.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I would say that's the crux of that's what makes it very general.
Yeah.
And so you write everything down in terms of measures, and but you put as many. You just put that's one beat, and I can write as many syllables as I want within that beat.
Yeah. That's why it's such a musical and powerful. So many things. If you spend time with, I'm gonna do this and calculator. I'm gonna be super duper complicated, and all my band members will hate me. But I'm gonna be super special and so on. It's very easily becoming static, and konnakol does never become static. It's always super groovy. Even just at the camp now, we did a piece in 75/8, 75/16, 75/4, which is a long structure, and it's hard to keep track of. But if you have konnakol and the sound of konnakol, it's so much easier to understand it. For me, everything is before and after.
Probably also because it's almost like words, right? So if I say tadikitatum, it's equivalent to 5 in my head already.
Yeah.
And tadikitatum is 6, and it's an entire word. You don't need to look at the.
Yeah. It's amazing. You should really check it out. If anyone is interested, can they find you?
They can find me on
internet?
Facebook.
Yeah.
On Instagram, I'm Chitt_cooks because I cook some food sometimes. But
good food. He's cooking.
I'm on Facebook. On YouTube, I'm on youtube.com/VVMCMURDO. VV McMurdo. Please don't ask me why I have that name. But on YouTube, I'm VV McMurdo.
Yes, and we are gaming every once in a while together. We game Quake Champions.
Quake Champions. You should play Quake Champions.
Yes, and Gordon
Freeman.
Yes.
But I'm KSATYAKI on Steam. So if you want to add me, play Quake Champions.
Yeah. We play, and he's screaming all the time. I killed my mic because I can't focus 2 things at once. I'm Swedish.
Ants are biting me.
Oh shit! But you can take it. Hey, can I show you this? You can show me konnakol, but I can show you this. You do the konnakol.
Yeah. double time it.
Yeah.
Tatit tagajinatam, tatit tagajinatam, tit tagajinatam, tit tagajinatam, 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 takatam, takatam, tam, ta, ti, ki, ta, tum. Tati, kitatum, tati, kitatum. Tati, kitatum, tati, kitatum, tati, kitatum.
I missed the da again.
No, it's correct. No, you did it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, well, you ended before.
Da.
Yeah.
So,
Da is the meaning of life.
here is, you do it you do the Mr. Chapel like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you could do it like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I
flip my hands
do it
differently.
some people do it this way because the ta, it's nice to do the ta like that because there's no sound here.
True. Ah! Yes. Do the leaf thing again. I want to do it again. Thank you for watching. Chitt will be back always. It was a pleasure talking to you and take care. Freak Audio Lab. Chittaranjan.
Face on, Freak Audio Lab. Hej då.
Hej då.